Welcome to Visual Arts with Miss Vega. We will be having a class that's designed to enhance our critical thinking, foster collaboration, nurture creativity, develop communication skills through both written and verbal engagement with art. We will also follow the studio habits of mind. We will have grading on the criteria below. We're using the Visual Arts standards-based grading and learning habits grading goals. For Unit 1, we will study 2D art. Unit 2 will be 3D principles of art. Unit 3 is mixed media art and design. And Unit 4 is portfolios and art share. The studio habits of mind we will go over in further detail. We are going to start with stretching and exploring and expressing ourselves, and hopefully go around this whole wheel so that we are going to be engaging and persisting and reflecting on all of our art. In art class, we have a routine. We come in on time and we're ready to start class. Then we will listen for the daily art activity. It will also be on the board and on Google Classroom for the weekly schedule. Next, we will sit at our assigned tables and work for 20 to 25 minutes. At the end, we will write our name on all the art and put our art away in the correct spot. And then we will clean up our art supplies, our table, and everything else. On the table right now, we have the art class routine, which basically does it simply. Come in quietly, listen to directions, work at your assigned table, write your name on your work, and clean up your tables and supplies. We will follow the King Art High Five, and we'll go into that with more details later. And here's the other thing. We have to be very responsible and put everything away in a bin, a box, or some place in the art room. So please put away the art supplies. Grading will be sort of how you had it for the first progress report for fine arts. We will have the same ideas of using the progressing and exceeding for our behavior and our learning standards. And also, the more we behave and are responsible for art supplies, like for two-dimensional art, like drawing and painting, we start moving further and further along to the cleanup of, like, if we're good at cleaning up, then we move on to clay and painting sooner. Again, we're going to be respectful and safe, mostly when we're preparing to learn. During our lesson or engaging in learning, we'll be positive and all in. And at the end of our session, we're going to take initiative to learn and be responsible and be all in. Our I can statements will be up on the board closest to the windows, and we will learn how to generate ideas and create our artwork and choosing the best work for display and responding to our own art. Next, we will take the art studio tour. Hopefully, we will keep this room neat, and we will look at our daily lesson on the board. Our goals for the week will be on the doors by the window. Our table caddies and drawing supplies are next to that on the silver shelves. And on the other side of the room near the sink, we have our student art shelves, where there's a shelf for your art, and it's even like a little drying shelf for your paintings. If you look at this picture, hopefully the paints will be set up where there's acrylic, tempera, and watercolors on the silver shelving unit, closest to the east side of the building. And then we have water cups and paint brushes on the silver shelf next to the sink. We always have soap and paper towels, and even wash towels will be on hooks next to the cabinets so we can wash down your table. And then in the goals doors, there's stencils and games and activities for Fun Friday. We'll get into that when it's closer to Fun Friday. So at cleanup time, we're going to stop our project, put away supplies, put away our art projects, and then sit quietly until the bell rings. There will be no phones in the classroom. They will be confiscated if visible in class. And we want to stay at a level 0 or a level 1 would be something that I would need to write up. Level 2 would be if you keep repeating a level 1 behavior. Level 3 could even be repeating a level 2 behavior or in its own level 3 behaviors. And then there's levels 4 and 5. We'll get into details if we need to. Hopefully we won't need to do that. And today we're going to go over what our ideal art experience is. I'd like you to fill out the two-sided paper that is here for my information about you. Also, I don't know why, there's a random picture of my dogs and my grandcat. I hope that you enjoyed art class, and remember our routine.